Hi guys, Miss Melanie. Welcome to week 8 of first grade. This week for math, we're going to be learning about number partners to 10 for 10. So basically this week we're trying to teach the kids that there's always one specific number that goes with another to equal 10, like 9 and 1. 1 and 9 always go together in order to equal 10. Doesn't matter if it's 9 plus 1 or 1 plus 9, those two will always equal 9. And 8 and 2 and 7 and 3 and so forth. So we're going to be working with a few different ways for them to realize that this week. But again, that's just our big idea this week, is to make sure that they understand that there's always one number that goes with another that equal 10. Here's one of what I'm saying, and I don't think you guys can see this very well, but here's a number bond up in the whole spot. Remember, this is part whole. Up in the whole spot, I have my 10. We can put any number down here. Ask your child, what number do you want to start with? They could start with a 3. Okay, they need to figure out what number they have to add to 3 to get to 7. Whatever way works in their brain is okay. If they want to use their fingers, let them use their fingers. If they want to use beans or change or whatever it is that you have at home, let them use it. Dots, we use dots. I draw dots a lot of the time on the board. So you could start with 3. Well, here's how I do it in class. I say, okay, we're going to start with 3, and then we're going to count on up to 10. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many dots do I have? Oh, there's 7 dots? Okay, so the number is 7. I never tell them the answer. I'll always say, how many dots are there? They say 7. Okay, what is your answer? 7. If they don't get it the first time, then we do it all over again until they understand that their answer would be 7. In the book, you're also going to see blocks like this, Unifix cubes. They do work with these in class. If you don't have them at home, it's okay. You can use Legos. You can use, like I said, you can really use anything as a manipulative as long as they're able to touch it with their hands and move it around. So you'll see a lot of these, and you know, in class we'll be doing a lot of, hey, we're starting with 10. I actually think I have 9 here, but in class we'll be starting with 10. Break it apart. How many do you have on this side? How many do you have on this side? Okay, do they still equal 10? Yes, they do. It doesn't matter how you break them up. It doesn't matter, you know, if you have 1 over here and 9 over here or whatever, they still equal 10. And eventually they're going to get to the point where they just remember that 1 plus 9 is 10. Memorizing things like this just makes math easier. That's our major goal in first grade, is to teach them skills that is going to help make math easier for them for the rest of their lives. We don't want kids leaving first grade feeling like they are dumb at math, because once they feel like that in first grade, there's a good chance they're always going to feel like that. So that's why we try to teach them a lot of different skills, a lot of different ways to do things, so that they can find that one way that clicks for them. I have some kids in class that use their fingers. That's great. I have some kids that can just do it in their heads. That's fine too. If you can do it in your head. I'm not one of those people that does math very easily in my head. I like to use something else to help me. But we just really want them to get this down, just to help make math easier for them all the way in the future. So you're going to see some problems like this that show what looks like the Unifix cubes divided into 10. And it's going to say, okay, 8 plus 3, or not 3, obviously, 8 plus 2 equals 10. Color the Unifix cubes to show 8 plus 2. So they're going to color in 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in one color, and they're going to color in the other 2 in another color, and that's going to show 8 plus 2 equals 10. Like I said, we do a lot of number bonds still. There are some story problems, like Delilah has 10 beads, 6 are red, the rest are yellow. How many are yellow? Okay, so we started learning this last week. Okay, she has 10 beads, 6 of them are red, the rest are yellow. How many are yellow? So this is subtraction. And we started learning this that last week, so they should be able to, with a little bit of guidance, be able to figure this out. You may have to help them realize that it's a subtraction problem, but they should be able to do this. Another great way that I do this in class, again, is with dots. I'll draw 10 dots because 10 is our biggest number. How many are we taking away? We're taking away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can erase them, but I like to leave them because then they can see. They can still see them. It's still a visual thing. How many are left that are not crossed out? 1, 2, 3, 4. So your answer is 4. This is how I do it in class. Again, if that doesn't work for your child, please do what makes sense for your child. You may have to try a couple different things. I do all different sorts of things in class depending on the kid. So, and if you aren't sure what works best for your child and you need help figuring that out, please let us know, because we may have tried something in class that worked really well for your child that we could share with you. But every child is different. Every child learns in a different way. So it just really depends on the kid. I think that is all that's new for this week. Let me just make sure. Oh, 10 frames. There are 10 frames in this chapter. So a 10 frame looks like this. This will be something new that we will be introducing this week. A 10 frame looks like this. It's a rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's divided into 10 slots. And typically when you use a 10 frame, you use 2 different colors of counters or dots. Okay, so the same thing could go for 8 plus 2 equals. So you want to show 8 plus 2. Then you would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more. 1, 2. That's 8 plus 2. The reason it's called a 10 frame is because it's a frame and there are 10 spaces on it. We will be going over that in class. How many spots are there on a 10 frame? There are 10 spots on a 10 frame. That's why it's called a 10 frame. Okay, another thing that you're going to see using the 10 frame in the math book is, let me erase all these and I will show you. It will look like this. Blank plus 1 equals 10. Okay, and then there will be 1 spot filled in. So they need to figure out what plus 1 equals 10. Maybe they'll already know it, and that's fine. But maybe they won't. And if they don't, you're going to have them counting these available spots. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whenever possible, if you're counting with your child, please make them count. Please make them do the counting. And if they do it incorrectly, fix them, because we still have several kids that cannot count or recognize their numbers, and we want to make sure that they have that skill down. So please make, and even if you're counting with them, make them count with you. Make them count out loud audibly so you can hear them counting. And if they make a mistake, stop them. Oh, what number comes after 7? Oh, that's right, it's 8, 7, 8, 9. Then you may have to start over if they mess up. Oh wait, what number comes after 7? 8. Okay, let's start again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just to make sure that they have that skill down. Let's see. I think that is all the new stuff for this week. Yep, looks like it. If you have any questions, of course, please ask Miss Cindy or I. We're happy to always help. The homework for this week For the first day, it's page 95 and 96, and 101 and 102. And for the second day, it's 107, 108, and 111, 112. If you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and keep pushing along. You guys are doing great. Thanks. Bye.